Greetings, everybody. It's Jade. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good. Happy Friday. Happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody. It's over, you guys. It's over. It's been, 5 days. Is everybody hanging in there? It's over. I'll get to that. There's still one episode left, though. But anyway, as far as sports goes, and I'm talking about Game of Thrones, of course. But as far as Minnesota sports go, some things happening. Congratulations to Ryan Saunders, who is the new Timberwolves head coach. Officially, it's official. It's happening. So we'll see what happens there. The Wolves they're done. They're not playing right now. Playoffs are happening. They're not in it. But congratulations to Mr. Ryan Saunders. So we'll see what happens with the team. It seemed like they had a good vibe there and they get along. He's a little bit younger, but does that matter? If you know what's going on, if you can connect with the players, if you know the sport. He's been involved with the team for like his whole entire life pretty much. So I think it's a good thing. I'm excited for the team. I'm excited to be really excited about the Timberwolves again. They used to be my jam, my number one Minnesota team back in the day, but Kevin Garnett isn't playing anymore. Zerbiak's an analyst, and so is Chauncey Billups and company. So I'm excited for the Wolves to be good again, because I think they can be. They have a lot of good players, potential, but it's just let's get it all together and then maybe get rid of Andrew Wiggins. Anyway, and also the Lady Gopher softball team, congratulations to them because they're kicking ass. And then also because they won earlier this evening and against LSU, and LSU, I'm pretty sure it's LSU. Pretty sure. I might have to fact check myself later on that. I think I'm going to, but the Lady Gophers, the softball team, I'm pretty sure they avoided the Cousins curse because I'm pretty sure Kirk Cousins was slated to give them one of his infamous speeches, before, pep up speeches. So he's known to, that's known to kind of cause the opposite effect. So I'm really glad that they didn't let that affect them and they still got the win. So good job, ladies. Anyway, and then as far as the NFL goes, more rumblings coming out that the NFL is going to consider allowing medical cannabis. It's great, about time. That's great. Let's get it legal on a national level too, on a federal level, and that'd be great. But I think it would be a really, really big push for cannabis in general too if the NFL allowed it. That would be some crazy type of rules because not every state, it's not legal in every state, even medicinally, right? So there'd have to be some crazy rules. It's why could one team have it and another team, for example, the Green Bay Packers, they couldn't have it. I guess it's decriminalized. I think it's decriminalized now in Wisconsin, or Nebraska, I'm pretty sure that's, or Montana. Oh, they don't have sports teams, you guys. Who am I thinking of? I can't think of a state right now that has a sports team. I'm losing it, whatever. So, well, you guys know what I'm saying. So anyway, but I think that would be really, really great. Okay, Texas, great example there. Texas and Dallas Cowboys. Okay, what if their team wanted to use it? They can't use it there. Pretty sure it's not medicinal there, and I'm pretty sure it's still decriminalized there, which is, I don't even want to go off on start a cannabis, have a cannabis kerfuffle here or something, but I think it would be a great thing for legalization of cannabis if the NFL allowed it. I think it would be because you know what, the NFL speaks. It's very powerful. So, if they accepted it, said it was okay, which it is, it's a lot better than all those crazy pain pills. I'm going off on a cannabis tangent, you guys, right now. But I think it would be really great. So I think it would be a big move. So I think still a long ways away, but I think it's good that people are talking about it, at least talking about it, getting it out there, the word's spread around. And I feel years from now too, just with cannabis in general, it's going to be legal all across the board everywhere. And we're going to look back and be like, man, remember when we couldn't have it and it was outlawed and, wacky tobacco, crazy. So moving onward, on to the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings stuff that's been happening. Not a lot, because they're just getting rolling though. OTAs are happening, optional. So Stefan Diggs has not shown up yet. I heard rumblings that people were like, oh, where is he at? He doesn't need to be there. He doesn't need to be there, and he got signed the big money. And I also do kind of have a feeling that he wants out of here. I feel like he wants out of here. I feel like he wants to be reunited with Keenum. No, I feel like he does not get along with Kirk Cousins. I feel like that just doesn't work. I feel like they don't. It's not all clicking there, but I could be totally wrong because he also got money, and the organized team activities, they're optional, so he doesn't have to be going. But you know who has shown up is Kyle Rudolph, the man of the hour, the hours of as of late. You know, he's not staying here. He's leaving. You know, I I heard somebody talk about how there was more calls from the Patriots, and it's like a lot of rumblings going on there. And as of late, too, that the Patriots and Rudolph and his team were talking, and also that, you know, it has been put out in the open now. It's been admitted, you know, that the Vikings and Rudolph are trying to work out a deal. You know, I think the Vikings want to have him, but I think there's a little bit of a pay cut thing happening. Saying that a lot. So we'll see. I don't think he's staying here though. But back to the Patriots, it's like once they put their claws in you, I think they got you. You know, and I think Rudolph wants out of here too. Everybody wants out of here. Everybody on the offense wants out of here. Is there a theme happening? I'm usually one to bash Cousins too, and I already kind of have, and there's a bit of a theme here. I mean, it's all conspiracies at this point in rumors. So I mean, if Rudolph doesn't go before the season, I don't see him staying here. Oh, so anyway, back to him showing up at the OTAs. People are like, oh, you know, he's a captain. That's really great that he showed up. It is really great that he showed up. That's great. But he also gets money to be there. I think it's like an extra $100K or something. Showing up like that, you get extra money. And you know, the thing is too, it's like if you show up there and you don't want to talk about what's going on with your contract and what's going on with you and the team, like, don't get mad about that. Of course they're going to ask you about that. It has to do with football. Like, and that's why you're there, playing for the team, and, you know, the contract possible extension, the possible trade, that also has to do with football and the team. So it's like, why are you getting mad about being asked that? I don't know. I think that's fair game. Ask that when you're at a practice. Anyway, looking at my notes here, I think that was I totally skipped over this. This was kind of like an afterthought, but also came out that Eric Kendricks took a little bit of a pay cut for Garrett Bradbury to be signed on. So, all right, there's that. A theme there also with the defense, that they want to be here, even though Bradbury's offensive player. But Kendrick's willing to take a pay cut to stay here. Also, Anthony Barr willing to take a pay cut to stay here. That's a theme. Defense is getting along, which we knew. The offense, however, you guys, I think there's a wolf in the hen house. Is that what they call it? I think that's happening. I don't think they're getting along. And I really think about, it's like you put all the pieces are in place. I guess remember when Kirk Cousins used to say that the pieces are in place. They were, what pieces? Where were they? Did you lose them all? What happened there? You lost all the pieces that season. First one you were here. You couldn't even get the freaking corner pieces. Those are the easiest ones of the puzzle. Pieces are in place. No, they're not. Maybe our pieces were in place, but you came along. Lost them all. I'm over him, man. Can we get rid of him, you guys? Can we get rid of him? Is there some possibility that, like, we could get Jimmy G in here? Just take his place? Do a little trade swap? Not saying that would be necessarily better, because Garoppolo's coming off the, what was it, the knee thing or the leg thing? Whatever. I think it was the knee. Anyway, we'll see. We gotta wait, but I am just so over him. He's just seems like a nice enough person, but just, I can't with that. But, however, moving on, you guys. Sports stuff, that's all I got. Probably I feel like I'm forgetting something I want to talk about. Lady Gophers. Oh, the Twins. Whoa. Okay, Minnesota Twins. Just keep on keeping on. First in the league. That's cool. I'll believe it like if they get in the playoffs. I'll believe it when I see it. You know, I'm not drinking the Twins Kool-Aid just yet. It's very early, but I think they got like 8 home runs last night. That is amazing. I think they might be the real deal. So that's very, very exciting for Twins fans, for Minnesota fans, Twins fans everywhere. But don't get too excited yet, okay? They still are a Minnesota team, so it could only be a matter of time. But that's great that they're doing great right now. So onward. Game of Thrones, you guys, it's over. It's done. What did everybody think? Spoilers, if you haven't watched, please go away. I want to talk about anything and everything, so it's been nice having you, but if you don't want to stay for the Game of Thrones spoiler chat, what I think, leave now. Thanks for viewing. Anyway, Game of Thrones. It's over. It's done. I wanted answers. I got answers. I don't know if they were the answers I necessarily wanted, but you know, I knew we knew that not everybody was going to be happy, right? Can we all collectively agree on that? That not everybody was going to be happy no matter what. So I was watching initially, hated it. I hated the ending, absolutely despised it, despised the last episode, thought it was complete crap. I still kind of think that, you know, I'm not a writer for an HBO show. I'm not a part of the HBO show. Like, we know, okay? Like, we admittedly are just fans, like everyone that is criticizing. Understandably so. And I knew that I was going to be annoyed, but I will agree with the masses. I've heard that the season moving very, very fast, too fast to get all the questions answered. Again, I know that there was a lot of things we couldn't maybe get all the answers to. But I'm just going to go down the line here. Anyway, so I completely and utterly hated it when I was watching it. I was like, it was almost laughable. And I kept checking, like, this is another thing I heard people talk about too, like checking the time. Like, how much time is left in this shit? Because the best part of the episode was at the beginning, you know? So anyway, didn't like it. But as I've kind of like digested it a little bit more, I've accepted it a little bit more. I'm going through the stages here. So I still don't really care for it. And at the time when I was watching the episode originally, the finale originally, I was like, that's it. This completely and utterly ruins the whole series for me. Done. Never gonna watch it again. Do I still think that? Not 100%, but I'm not going to be running to rewatch it again. It seems just like a slap in the face to the earlier episodes. I mean, I could go off on a friggin' hour about this show, okay? But I'm going to try to keep it in the next 7 minutes here, under 20. Anyway, anywho, so I'll go down the line here. Anyway, okay. Bran? Okay. Really? Of all, boring, bland Bran ends up king. Really? Okay. Okay. You know what, Podrick? You're going to be stuck pushing his ass around for the end of fucking time. Have fun with that. Never been my favorite character. Again, I'm not an Oscar winner over here, but not my favorite actor. Just the character, though, is bland. It's like, oh, well, he knows everything. He has everyone's stories. He's only been focusing on one story the whole time, and that was Jon Snow. Not everybody else is. I'm like, no. And then he just planned this shit all out. This is why I've been here. Or what did he say? What do you think I've been doing? Okay, robot. Like, just can't. I did not like that at all. I feel like, I mean, that was definitely one of the rumors going around. It was going to be Bran on the throne, but I didn't. I'm like, really? I mean, again, I keep like thinking about it. I'm like, I guess, like, whatever, like, very boring choice. And that whole scene where they decided it to, I was, and okay. And I'm going to, okay. I can't even get into that right now. I'm just going to keep going. And then Tyrion, okay, he lived. I liked that. I would have rather had him on the throne. I wish in Tyrion fashion, wouldn't it have been great if he was doing his little speech to all the most powerful people, you know, and all of the 7 kingdoms, or all of Westeros, whatever. If he would have been like, you know who the best fit is for king? Me. And then he would have convinced them to put him on the throne. Oh, that would have been great. But, you know, he lived. So that was great. The scene with him and where he finds Jaime and Cersei, I thought that was very well acted. I mean, just, I felt like a very great scene. Just where he saw, you know, it just, ooh, you know, makes you feel for him, even though they've done all these horrible things. But, you know, but it was a nice little... I liked it. And then the round table discussion at the end with Tyrion too, it just kind of went with the whole theme of the episode. I thought that they were trying to like put a nice little tiny bow on every character. So it seems like they were trying to make people happy with everyone's little like, oh, little bow ending. Yeah, joking, Bron, you're gonna be in charge of all the money. It just, I like Sir Davos too. I'm glad that he's around, but I don't know. I just felt like it was too cookie cutter or something. It was like they were trying to please people instead of staying with the Game of Thrones theme, and that is nobody is safe. Not anyone. I feel like they got a little soft there at the end. Like maybe they were trying to please people too much. I don't know. Whatever. All right. And then Brienne, I liked that Brienne made it. I liked that she finished Jaime's the part in the book about Jaime. I thought that was very, very well acted by Gwendolyn Christie, I believe is the actress name. I thought it was just very subtle, the face, and especially when she was twisting the quill. It was a very subtle move, but very good. I was like, oh, man, you know, like she almost crying. And then somebody said too, and I thought of this too, like, she closed the book too soon. The ink was probably still wet, but she put her hand over it though. Like we saw her, she put her hand over it to make sure. So anyway, I thought that was nice. I thought that was very well acted. I liked that. I liked that a lot. And then Arya, don't go. There's nothing west of Westeros. You're just gonna come spinning back around. Why is she on a ship all of a sudden and a sailor? Why didn't she wear another face? Green eyes, who was that? Green eyes, green eyes, who was that? I thought there could have been more there. I love Arya as a character too, and I love too how it started with the Starks. It ended with the Starks. I liked that. I did like that. All right, I'm gonna keep going though. And then Sansa. I loved Sansa's whole character arc. The whole detail with like her costume too and her outfit at the end, how it was like reflective of her entire family. Just very well done. I like, we're staying independent. You know what? So F off, Bran. You know what? We don't need you in your boring blah ass. So bye. We're going to stay over here. I really liked that. I liked Sansa's ending. I liked it. Strong, powerful, nice. I liked it. All right. Dany, so long, Dany. For a moment there, I bought it. I thought Jon bought it. Let's rule together. And then they started making out. I thought for a second there he was just in a trance and she had him. I was like, and then got her. So I knew I was like, came to his senses after his talk with Tyrion. It's like up until the very end, he really wanted to believe that Dany was good. You know, really wanted to believe it. No, you fool. So I'm glad that he stepped up. But damn it, why? Okay, to end with Jon here, why did he get the shaft here? I mean, what the hell? What the hell? He gets sent to the Night's Watch. There is no Night's Watch anymore. He gets sent to the North. Like, it started in the North, ends in the North. No, it ends with him on the throne. He didn't want it. Too bad. Too bad. Too fucking bad. You are the rightful heir. And Grey Worm, of all characters, is the one that's going to decide Jon Snow's fate. No. Excuse me, I don't think so. No, I hated that. I still hate it. Thinking about it now, it's pissing me off even more. No. No. And you know, no. You guys, crap. Like, well, this doesn't make Grey Worm happy. How about Bran wargs into the dragon and just lights him on fire, okay? How about that? Take control of Drogon, go find him. Oh, you got a problem with Grey Worm, the Dothraki? Hey, you know what? We tried to offer you land. You didn't take it. You're not going to accept the rightful heir to the throne. Bye, Blazed. I hated it. But, so, now we got the prequels coming, so I don't know if that ruins it or not either, but really? Okay, Jon got reunited with Ghost. He's going back to the north where he started, where he belonged. That, okay, fine, but no. No. Why did we have to find out who he was then? For nothing? That was the only reason we found out who Jon really was the catalyst for Dany to go mad. Like, truly mad? Okay. And that shot of her with the dragon behind her, that was wonderful. So, a lot of great things, but, like, visually about the episode. But damn it, I didn't care for it. But I'm not a writer on HBO, I know that, okay? Anyway, I mean, I still watched it, and I still had a lot of enjoyment, a lot of great scenes from Game of Thrones, still a really, really great show, but you know what? And not all shows can have great endings, but so that's what I thought. I'm probably missing a lot of stuff, but so on to the prequel. I am going to watch that episode, the documentary one, this weekend. They all worked really hard on it, so, I mean, still a really great show. Some great scenes, great episodes, some great acting. All right, so anyway, I hope everyone has a great Memorial Day weekend. If you're going to the cabin, have fun. So anyway, I'll check everybody later.